Hey y'all, Melanated Magic here with another banger, your favorite spiritual thug, coming at you with another video. So today's video is going to be about why chosen ones end up meeting a Judas along their journey. And that made me think of that song, "They're smiling in your face, backstabbers. They're smiling in your face, backstabbers." Y'all remember that song? Those are the Judases I'm talking about. Those people that come and act like they're your friend. And y'all remember the story where Jesus or Yahusha, I know some of y'all call him Jesus. I'm going to start calling him the savior of the world. I'm going to find out what to call him where we could meet in the neutral zone, but y'all get my point. And Judas was one of his disciples, and he was a traitor. He was stealing from the offerings that he was collecting, and the Most High knew, Yahusha knew that he was stealing from him and that he was dipping in that offering plate and that he was going to betray him. And he told him, "What you're about to do, be quick about it." So the Most High sometimes will put people in your path that he knows are traitors, or backstabbers, or deceivers, or con artists, that they come and act like they're all friendly. I mean, they have their persona, that character they've developed down packed so well that it's hard to catch them sometimes, but eventually you can flush them out, and hopefully not too late before they're done doing a number in you. But sometimes the Most High allows them to betray you because the Most High has something greater for you in store. And what happened to Judas after he betrayed the Savior? He went and hung himself because he realized he came against the chosen one, and that what he did was wrong, and that all that money he got paid was not worth the betrayal. But there's always traitors. Like, you think people will learn from history and learn to change their fucking ways, but that's why the devil's so smart. This so-called devil that they invented is because he's so old. So he sees the same patterns over and over. So he know how to get people, because it's so easy, because people are not trying to be more. And I see more people waking up. Like, I see a lot more people walking in my business. Like, some of them have the Ankai Rock and the Eastern Stars, and they just have different things that, you know, they have the chakra bracelets. And I noticed the evil eye. I noticed that it's becoming more of a trend, but I don't know if people understand the fullness of it, but at least they're embracing it. And because a lot of people are walking away from religion because they're waking up to the fact that they're realizing that their religion is not bringing them any results, any long-term. Like, when I was a Christian, Jesus would help me, but then like, it was just not, because it says when the Father blesses you, he adds no troubles to it. When you are being so-called blessed with something, quote unquote, check if it comes with a lot of problems. If there's just too many hurdles, there's just too many, that might not be from the Most High. But the Most High will not add troubles to it. And that's the thing, that a lot of times we think it's the Most High blessing us. I mean, it might be the God of this world. And a lot of people can compromise. If you're the type of sellout that you know that you get kickbacks, like, I went to see that Bob Marley movie the other day, and his manager was doing shady stuff and stealing from him and do all kind of shady stuff until Bob Marley whooped his ass, you know, when he found out what he was doing, because his wife Rita Marley found out that he was a traitor and that he was a thief, another Judas. And so if you are a chosen one, tell me if you've ever had anybody came in your life that you loved more than white rice, more than life itself, it seems, right? Because I've had people that I considered like a sister, like a blood family member. I mean, I would have gone all out, and I did go all out for a lot of these people, only to find out that they were talking shit about me. They were defiling me. They were mocking me, ridiculing me. They would set me up and then reject me and drop me. Like, when I moved away from California, way from the West back to the East Coast, this friend, so-called friend, I grew up with since we were young. Okay, we knew each other since we were young teenagers. We went through so many ups and downs together, but during the process, like I told you, I've lived a life where I've had wealth, and people low-key envy you and hate you. So little did I know that she was a Judas in my life, until she met another girl that was of her culture, and they spoke the same language, and we all had the same names. Like the girl she met had both of our names. My first name was her first name, and then the girl's middle name was her middle name. I mean, the girl's first name was her middle name. So we all connected. I thought we were going to connect because me and the girl that she met through me, because she was supposed to be my friend, and I introduced them, and suddenly they began to chum up. Oh, I had this happen so many times, that I introduced people, and all of a sudden they all chummed up, and I'm getting pushed to the side, and all of a sudden the sidebars and all these conversations about me and shit. And you know what? They still in the same fucking position. They ain't shit. Their life has not amounted to shit. One of them had a house and all that stuff. She lost it. The other one, renting all her life. Till now, her and her husband couldn't buy a home. And just a lot of things. She started having heart troubles. She couldn't lose weight. She had this weight that she just couldn't lose it, no matter how much she walked, how much water she drank, how much she tried to exercise. The other girl, she ended up getting divorced, having children from another guy that would cheat on her, left her. I mean, she was going through hell. And I see this happening later on throughout the years as I observe, and I notice that they're not in a much better place than when we last interacted. And why? Because these people will turn around and betray you, backstab you and stuff, and your heart is clean, your heart is pure, you're like innocent, you don't think like them, so you're not with the intention that you're gonna fuck somebody over or do something, or you using people to get to the top and don't care whose back you step on, who you fuck over. Like a lot of these artists that make it, they diss their group because they desire to become solo, and the group gets dropped because their career becomes more important than the love. Like this one artist I went to see the other day, the role was played by Lorenz Tate. And he had a real serious drug addiction problem. He ended up having 3 women falling in love with him. And he was in a group, and they were such a great group. But of course, the recording label desired to have him. And they grew up together, went through the hard knocks together. But he sold his group out, which is one of the things that kept him addicted, because he couldn't forgive himself and get over the fact that he sold them out for the fame. And these are hard tests we get put in life, where you have to make hard choices, difficult choices. Now, if he would have gone back and blessed his friends financially when he went on his own, like when Beyonce was part of Destiny's Child, she went on her own. Her and Destiny's Child, they're still friends, But things happen in life, but there's always going to be somebody that's going to be in like, look at Selena, the artist Selena. Remember her assistant? She was a traitor. She was her Judas, and she killed Selena. And Selena was such a beautiful soul. She would have been a total legend because she was so good. But people will come and infiltrate themselves into your lives just to set you up for the biggest betrayal you will ever experience in your life. And just when I thought I'd experienced the biggest betrayal in my life, man, I think I've lost count. I need a third, fourth hand, because there's not enough fingers as to the people that have fucked me over and sold me out. And I know they're going to do it. But the Most High tells me to go along with it up to a certain point. And I'd be wanting to fucking strangle that motherfucker. I'd be like, I love you. I can't believe you're a motherfucker. Like, damn, I thought you was chosen. I thought you was real. I thought you were genuine and shit. And you turned out being a piece of shit motherfucker, like the rest of these Judases. I don't know how many of you have had a Judas, but if you chosen and you older in age and you haven't got fucked over by a very dear loved one that means a lot to you, you might need to go and examine your spiritual walk, because every chosen one has experienced betrayal to the ultimate, and it's such a painful experience. I'm talking about, like, when I lost one, I had one best friend. She was Puerto Rican. Me and that girl, we was always together. We clubbed together. We partied together. We do everything together. Until I introduced her to my cousin and this other friend of mine. And then next, the little trio, the Three Stooges, would be partying and shit. Mind you, I used to take that hoe to get her nails done and all that shit. When she saw me pull up in my car, my nice car, she started hating on me. And I'm doing everything to be a great best friend, because I thought we were best friends, quote unquote. They're smiling in your face. These backstabbers, Backstabbers. I don't know if you ever take off your shirt and look at your back through the mirror and see all the scars that these motherfuckers have fucking left, the daggers, and you've had to go and yank them out and shit, you know? I saw a picture of a lion with a crown, and he turned around and he had all these darts and knives and everything stuck in his back, but he was still a fucking lion. You feel me? A conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. And so anyway, I get all excited, you know, because I love the Most High with every fiber of my fucking being. Every fucking fiber. Like, I be on my downfall, I be like, forgive me for my downfalls, you know, and my imperfections, but look at my heart. And for your name's sake, not for mine, not for me, not because I'm good, because you're good and you're merciful. And for your name's sake, please forgive me and teach me how to be a better person that you desired for me to be. So I'm very tough, you know, I'm tough as nails, but I'm also very soft like a marshmallow, depending on the scenario. Because this ain't no cookie cutter shit, bitch. Like, this spirituality shit is real. Okay, and if it hasn't hit you and you spiritual, it's probably because you still just starting out in your spiritual journey. But oh, give it time. Give it time. Because this spiritual journey, these spiritual blessings, this stuff, it come with backstabbers, fake ass fakesters, hypocrites, parasites, Pharisees, all these fucking low vibrational, backstabbing ass, heartless, cold ass, ice, fucking heartless, black-hearted motherfuckers that don't desire to circumcise their heart and make their heart more tender, because this life has just, who knows if they're karmic souls coming from other lifetimes and they came and reincarnated because they had to come and pay their karma, because it's like, bitch, you killing yourself, you doing this, you murdering people, and you doing that, and you dying shit, you think you getting away with that shit, bitch, you coming back probably in Ethiopia with them hungry people, their little belly all swole because all they're giving is rice and try to find whales and shit. And sometimes I be wondering, those people in that part of the world suffer because maybe they paying karmic cycle for another lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is most kind. But then there's motherfuckers that cycle after karmic cycle after, like, these people are going to be eternally karmic. They ain't fucking never going to get out of it. They gonna come lifetime after lifetime, and those be the miserable motherfuckers that in the flesh, they might not know it unless they become in tune with their spirituality and realize, like, oh, fuck, I ain't no fucking good, and I ain't never gonna make it out of this hellhole. I'm just gonna keep coming back. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I'll be wondering how many times I've been here, because my soul was tired at one point. And that's why I started working hard on my spiritual journey, because I was like, I desire to be better. I desire to do better. I desire to love myself more. And I desire to set strong boundaries and let people know I love you, but I love me more. And I'm not going to tolerate certain foolishness. And you're going to remain there, or I'm going to have to cut you off, because I'm a very respectful person. I give honor where honor is due. I show respect because I'm Caribbean. So to us, respect and honor are very, you know, so I live by my integrity. I live by my honor, and I don't give a damn who want to judge me or what, but trust me, I walk my head up high. Every fucking career I've had, when I leave, they begging me. The doors are always wide open for me to come back, because I leave with a good name, with my head up high and my integrity, and I leave no stone unturned when I leave a job. That's why now I was blessed with my business, because of the fact that I've put in the work. I've sown very strong seeds throughout my lifetime. And sometimes those seeds don't flourish right away, but I'm a very patient individual, because I understand that patience is a virtue. And the more I learn about being patient, it's like, wait for it, wait for it. You can wait for your enemy to fuck themselves over, and you ain't got to do shit but let them fuck themselves over. And they think they fucking you over, but when you finally make it, when they see you went down and shit, and they saw you lost this and you went through that shit, and they fucking like, bitch, finally I got it. Bitch, your assignment ain't fucking done yet, because you serve the God of this world, or whoever the fuck you serve, that got you on assignment against the chosen ones. And if you don't fulfill that assignment the way you was just, they gonna come back after you, because they gonna collect it from your fuck ass, punk ass, sorry ass, no heart ass self. But the chosen one, it says that they'll fall 7 times and 7 times they shall rise. And I'm a perfect example of that. I always fucking bounce back. I don't give a fuck who tried, but trust me, when I look back at their life, I'll be like, bitch, you ain't doing shit with your life, because you still ain't changed your ways. The people full of ego. It's about pride. It's about ego. It's about being right. It's about having the last say. It's about just that hatred and just darkness that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just dark souls, fallen stars. That's what they are. They're fallen shooting stars. You feel me? So they come here to cause trouble and shit. And guess what? A lot of them feel guilty afterward. Like that man that shot Bob Marley came back and asked for forgiveness because he realized what he had fucking done. You know what I'm saying? And Bob Marley didn't hold no grudges against him. But why? Because a man that's truly repentant will come and make it right. But Judas, instead of him going to ask the Savior for forgiveness stuff, he went and killed himself. You feel me? That is not making shit right. So a lot of people are too prideful to come and say, look, I did this. I did something to a dear friend that I loved with all my heart. But, you know, people jokes. That's why I don't like joking too much, because jokes can lead to other things. And I lost a dear friend behind people joking about her accent and shit, because I know I got an accent too from what I'm told. But I told her, I said, you know what, we actually all be teasing you. I said, these hoes ain't your friends. I said, and maybe I haven't been much of a friend, but I'm going to redeem myself to you and forgive me because I'm wrong. And I never did it again. I corrected the behavior. That's what, so she is now, it's not up to her whether she want to forgive me or not. Right? Because we've all done that shit in the world where we like to low-key gossip and joke on people, crack jokes on people and things that we see about people. And it's innocent, it seems, but you're really just putting people down. And I caught myself, the Most High made me go and confess it. Because my ego and pride was like, really? Like, can I just repent to you? No. Sometimes the Most High wants you to go and repent to that person. And because that's the total sign of spiritual humility, is you putting your fucking ego that you worship every fucking day and that fucking pride. Because for ego and pride is what got us all so fucked up in this world. We don't know how to park that shit on the side and walk for love's sake and humility's sake, or for righteousness' sake and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt my heart that I lost such a dear friend over some stupidity, right? So I don't do that shit anymore. I don't like talking about people. I do my, because I know that karma is a shit. And I've seen karma that has come to catch me later in life over shit. And I was like, damn, no, I'm walking in them shoes. Fuck, I got to take it because I'm a woman. I'm a spiritual woman and I fucking know how to take it. And just as much as I dish it out, because I do examine myself and shit, because I'm more busy examining myself than other people, because I know I still got work to do within myself. And I'll be like, fuck, you know, I used to be such an asshole. Like, I'm still an asshole, but I'm an asshole on a different level. Now I'm an asshole in the fact that people consider me an asshole because I stand up for myself and I don't tolerate their foolishness and their stupidity and playing dumb shit. Like, bitch, you ain't gonna keep playing dumb. You better go pick up your brain wherever the fuck you left it, because we gonna smarten you up a little bit today. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the games people play. So I don't like that shit, because people love playing dumb. And I'm like, we gonna play dumb together. Bitch, today we're playing dumb together. And we gonna see who's smart and who up. You feel me? And so it's not me trying to be evil and mean, and you know, I don't go out of my way to be hurting people. No, I earn my living righteously. I work for mine. I'm not a criminal out there committing crimes, fucking people and doing shit to get ahead. Because if I have a brain where I can be such a good criminal, then I should have a brain where I could use that to channel it to building a business and doing something legal with it. If you're that smart, you ought to be legalizing something so that you could get out of the streets and out of the crime world. You see, but some people don't care about that shit. They think it's just cool because they blending in, because they thugs and they, you know, and I'm a spiritual thug, yeah, but I'm not a street thug. I've been in the streets and I've been around a lot of people in my life that love me like white on rice and protect me, but they from the fucking streets. And they protect me and shit. So I've been around them and seen all the shit that go around. But me, I'm just not that thug. Because me, I'd rather love on you. I'd rather talk to you. I'd rather guide you towards the light and shit. But when things get, you know, my friends used to step in. I didn't even have to say nothing. People just love me and protect me because they see I'm a child of the light. And there's people that love the chosen ones. You know, and some people, they might not have woken up yet, but doesn't mean they're not chosen. They're just still lost in the confusion of this world, but it does not mean they're not chosen. It's just maybe not their time to wake up yet. You get me? But watch out for them fucking Judases, because you're going to have to be like, pulling them shits like, you know what I'm saying? I got so many scars, but bitch, I'm still here. And I'm still strong. And I'm still holding on. And I still got my faith intact. and my relationship with my spiritual team and the Most High Divine and the people around me that love me, that also are chosen, or that realize that I am set apart because I'm different from most people, and they see that shit. I don't pussyfoot whoever I am at work, I am at home, I am in the streets, I'm at the club. I am the same person all the fucking time. I don't have to pretend around people, because if you don't like my personality, then bitch, we don't gotta be around each other. And if I don't fucking like you, trust and believe that may be the last time you see me. I'm gonna fucking avoid you like the plague. Because I don't like low vibrational shit. That shit, you don't realize it brings you down. Sometimes that Judas could be the one always low-key. Pay attention to the type of conversations you have with people and see if they're always talking like some kind of negativity shit. Like they don't never turn it into a positive, or they just constantly finding negative shit to talk about or complaining. I hate fucking whiners and complainers. I fucking can't stand them. All they do is boo-hoo-hoo. Bitch, what are you going to do about it? Now that we done crying and bitching and whining, complaining about it, what the fuck are you going to do to make it different? Or you're going to keep bitching, complaining? That shit is so low vibrational to me. Yeah, we tried about it once. Let's come up with a game plan. If not, you don't need to fucking talk about it. That's why I don't like talking about politics, because politics is created by this world, right? So why am I going to go partake in that shit when it's not my forte? So I'm going to stay away from that shit because it's not my niche, right? I don't like politics. Matter of fact, I can't stand politicians. Don't put me in front of one, because I just will, that passionate bull in me is going to come out and start speaking my mind in a no filter kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfucking politicians don't give a fuck about us. They just all making their little money and vote for me shit, and people actually voting for these motherfuckers. I'm like, let me get away from that conversation. That's neither here nor there. But anybody could be a Judas. Keep your grass cut low, my brothers, my sisters, so you can see them fucking pythons, them fucking idiots when they're coming. You know what I'm saying? And when you cut your grass cut low, you see them coming, try to put a layer of shit on that grass so they could go sliming on it. So by the time they come to you, you can smell the shit like, oh fuck, you need to get away from me. You ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? It's like a spiritual scent. You got to go burn that sage and burn them bitches out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be saging this shit. I'm right now about to go sage my business place and bless it and pray over it, because there's all kind of people, all kind of spirits and personalities walking in and out my fucking door. So I'd be having to do spiritual cleanses and shit. But I hope y'all taking this gem. Hit that like, subscribe button, and the notification bell to catch my videos when I post. I hope y'all had an amazing day, that you're catching these and getting some off of it. Put it in your pipe and smoke it an hour later, and really meditate on what I'm sharing with you, because it's going to help make your life better, so you could become more attuned in your spirit, man, to pick up these motherfuckers when they trying to come at you, to deceive, to hurt you, and you just a good soul and a kind person, and these people just trying to come and fuck with you, and you ain't do none to deserve it. Love y'all. Peace. I'm out.